OKFM 101.7.
Electoral Commission at the timelines no ba yede omai ye nyina yede beto aba na edaha daily graphic enim election 2024 EC releases calendar na yene yewura Mustafa Gbandi o deputy general secretary e de ema NDC amanyokuo no yene ne twetwe enkomo memo acha no pray
meju so bra
na ba de
radio adom
na me brother so want to say yewura His Excellency Kwame Dramani Mahama so the Kwame
yeah no ejina ahwonde mu pa ane moja nso edi afrosane na omanpanyi aye ready set obabu Ghana man na yaji ya home hawa President Akufo-Addo and the Vice President edi egum ane Ghana for our pride and it's corruption. It's a sustainable project. Our pride of 8 years and a come. So the Usika Koto Bank plan Usru said that I know on Messan's wire haircut.
OKFM 101.7.
And you are baby, you know, and also our Samman or the Bebre Gruma. So President Mahama is ready and committed to the cause. To Johanna
na ojani na so isi calendar omode aba wo mu chechire mu wo so receive nominations for candidates for this year's presidential and parliamentary elections from 9th to 13th September, countdown to the climax of the political season. Afi enu achi wo mbe ballot positions no ewo ho baby obi abeda eno presidential no September 23 and parliamentary no year September 24 na enema bi omde akaka ho enkomai wo gine say
bra article 43 article 44 article 45 CI 127 electoral commission extend ejuma sese oye na bra electoral commission ejuma nya ejuma afi na ukako consult to obi o emrada bibia anu a wo de wo fa ya aka me yebetimi de okua na ekura bedi isi amana yeye nipa no ewo suban pa na adwempa onya difficulty bia because emra no a kire say ye a kasi a bra aka 10 months say ye beko a very key national election. Must it take political party like the NDC to chase electoral commission and sana or the calendar baba bonte
la calendar mu na mu chase wo mu nibo calendar mu na mu chase wo mu
now this is the first time 10 months to election afina eduka no yenya receive here last week ena honorable Dr. Omanibu Ama, Director of Election Affairs NDC, former Minister for Communication, sure, yeah. Humble letter to the Electoral Commission, reminding them that they have a lot of work to do. Kwame, as stakeholders to the party, we ought to be having a calendar of affairs. And on the roadmap, and then for you are categorized in a civil society concerns. You use that roadmap to remind yourself, say, oh, Busum saying electoral commission ko yesa ejuma dey we ntiyen so yenya a budget, yenya a plan of programs. And not try to remind the EC about how one reneging the responsibilities of providing a common calendar. Now, me, in my opinion, me feel that EC a shada a gate crashing political parties.
Okay.
Because we need calendar, and then I will call the recruitment of returning officers. And I saw a message last week who said, I think Friday or so, or Saturday, EC, at the above one thing said 7th of March. At that year, that you be on Mampini about your chair, friend, running meeting. On that same day, we should be having a meeting. But NBC is prepared, so we are ready to go for that meeting. And if I saw you no pa more cafe or more publish calendar, and normally, you easy bear or publish a calendar. You write to political parties and the public officially. Now, in your calendar, that calendar will be undisputable, and that calendar will be subjected to responsibility of the Electoral Commission. You are directing me to take proceedings from Daily Graphic. If he can come out and say that we didn't put it there, what are we going to say about it? In the context of competent discharge of responsibilities of the Electoral Commission, it is the commonest thing to write to political parties if the calendar is ready. Nobody is asking the Mensa to organize a fanfare to outdoor a calendar. Calendar is a basic document of the Electoral Commission or any other institution of public. So, you who say, "Oh, we say the way we have date when you we." Now, now the about things are any year. So clearly, it leaves much to be desired. Sir, this is the woman who is going to manage the 2020 election. I'm afraid, I'm very scared if she can discharge her work competently. I don't think she's competent. I just think that they are hot-headed people. Now, because this is basic. Calendar is the basic document. So, to provide a calendar of activity for a political party shouldn't be a difficulty. And also, as I was saying, into where I can no free graphic here, document, meaning baby a fever.
Me pacho mi bo. Munya krata.
Document, to the best of my knowledge, and upon we answer, I mean, sorry. My general secretary in Kasai and I'm election director and so and Kasai, but I do know, sir, we haven't received anything like that. I do know, sir, to the best of my knowledge. I am aware, sir, you will meet me on Tuesday to the Electoral Commission. And the discussions, I think, will be one of these matters. But I'm not aware, sir, one more survey NDC of calendar. It's not true. Any such assertion is true. It's not true. Electoral Commission wants to come from the window when it has left its doors. Electoral Commission was a very big door that it can enter. Why is it coming from the window?
From the window, when I search, you say. They won't say.
Of our country are 10 months to election. Any calendar. First time in the history of this country. Which serious commission will do that? We beg people and confer a tria omuka to do their work.
Now, a quine wa
critical election like 2024.
Bami Musadio, a quine wa dodo, anadi.
A quine tia.
If you can move from Pankam on camera, the bay.
And you end this in account. For any serious entity, 10 months into a critical election, a calendar should be out long ago. In fact, even to radio stations. You are interested in the Electoral Commission's calendar to plan your work.
Okay, to text message or the other was it. Let Mustafa Gbandi know that even in electing their own running mate, it took them almost a year. In the other
we are a political party. We don't have public responsibility. Our only responsibility as a political party is to present qualified, competent persons of credibility and integrity to restate the issue of governance, contrary to the reproach that we have currently. Publicly. It's a disgrace to this country. So a vice president can be a liar and be caught on public record or a liar. We want to change the narrative. So we must do a search for persons of credibility and integrity. We must consult. The way Omampeni was doing his consultative tour throughout the country. He does so because he has energy. President Akufa Dokokai, a nano state of the nation. Oma Trokrata, 10, and the Amano, or Numusho glass bear 4. He's tired. The president is simply not in charge. So if if you look at the burden of problems it calls for the NDC to be more tactical, more strategic, and more familiar with the problems that we have. We are only being a responsible political party in opposition. The Electoral Commission is paid with taxpayers' money. It must report to the public with coherence to the law. The commission is alien to the Electoral Commission's own laws.
Can definite say a brave way and his one the electoral calendar eba.
Well, it is common sense, sir.
And the idea of common sense, just the
law says the Electoral Commission will have its own calendar.
Okay.
And what you be?
Now, calendar no, and I'm saying the law is not definite, you know. You have to wait for political parties to remind you to do your work. Kwame, do you know the next registration date?
Debbie, I don't know.
Look at you like a very credible news outlet. You don't have this information, and you are dealing with a public institution like the Electoral Commission. How can we manage affairs like this? A very critical election. Kwame Unim said half of the world is going to election in 2024. Ghana's 2024 election is a destiny-changing election. It's an election all important for the two political parties. One trying to continue stealing and being corrupt. One trying to come and restate the issues and develop and put food on the table of Ghanaians. So it is between the strong and the one that wants to save the people of Ghana. How did you agree, sir?
And the Monsaka Pepanibia and I'm to say,
Yansaka be a bedi hunkomo.
Mate.
And Yama, a woman, normally no. The Electoral Commission a calendar, a two and fresh stakeholders. No one more Kwakushia. No one more Kahonsem.
Okay.
Now, watch a meeting is at 7. So, what is the rationale behind putting the calendar out through daily graphic? The fact is that the woman is not competent. The commission is made up of MPP for almost one packet.
And yet, when you tell you, Yamia, do Namoba, Muslim Democrat for Bako.
Daddy, we are in we want almost by one almost mine.
Adabi, so don't go for quite just say mine.
Almost mine. Electoral Commission, you are not supposed to put politicians there. And how do the politicians now go to her?
One a position. Oh.
Bosman Asare saw a politician, and appear a politician.
Okay.
Now, Mamma Bakuna and Kuya MPP National Chairman, also a politician. And they can rig the elections in favor of the MPP.
Oh.
But it all points to the fact that Ghanaians will not agree.
Mate, Mamma was not paying Mira. We shall also Mustafa Gbandi, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, in the 101.7. Now,
OKFM 101.7.